What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to this channel, my name is Brittany Fontanez, and what I do, I assist people into awakening to their power to find that infinite love within themselves. Now, today's topic, I feel like will give us a lot of opportunity to be more open to ourselves and to the universe. Today's topic is on judgment and jealousy. Now, I want to extend some of my experience to explain to you both these topics. I used to be a very judgmental, jealous person. And in this process of being both of these things, let's start with judgment. I used to judge absolutely everything. And judging doesn't have to be just by stating your opinion of someone. Judging could be like, like me, I used to be, anytime I would see anything or see a situation go down, I'd be like, oh, that's so Rican. Oh, only Asians would do that. Oh, only that person would do that. Only these kind of people would be like that. And I come to learn with judgment that you really do not extend anyone the ability to work in their own path and in their own process. And everyone in life has their own path and process. And there's nothing wrong with stating your opinion, especially if you feel like it's something coming from pure intentions or you just stating how you feel, if it's like bothering you. But there's everything wrong with stating your opinion in a way where you think you're right and the other person is wrong. I used to be just like that. And to the point, I would overextend my communication to the point that it would get so excessive and it would get very opinionating to the point it would hurt people's feelings. And even though I didn't really mean it out of an extension of thinking I'm better than everyone else, it's just from my personal experience. But I come to learn that everyone deserves to live their life the way that they want to. And let's get a little deeper. We have a tendency to judge ourselves very eternally, deeply, and extensively. And here's the thing. There shouldn't be anything wrong with what you do, especially since it's your life. So taking into account that being so hard on yourself really doesn't help you move forward in a way that you feel it's not only comfortable, but it seems a little easy. And one thing that we have a tendency to do, I used to do, is when I used to go to the gym, I used to get so worried about just running on the treadmill. And I'm like, I started to learn, one is the gym. And two, why am I so judgmental towards myself when other people probably got other things they don't even really focus on to be focused on you? So there's no need to be so hard on yourself, because when you're so hard on yourself, you're going to make your own process so difficult for you to move through. And we all deserve to live a life where we can move at our own pace, to move at our own speed, and move in our own ease and peace without thinking that we're doing anything wrong. And when you give yourself that compassion to go within and not judge so extensively, you give yourself the capability to learn to be empathetic to other people's process in life. And never be so hard on yourself when everything is the way that it is, because it needs to be this way. So be open to understanding that sharing your opinion is loving, but overextending it to a point where it seems very unnecessary for other people to just be who they want to be, then you'll realize everything in life is the way that it is because it needs to be that way in order for us to move in a divine harmony. Even if it seems uneasy to you, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It's just your perspective on it. And your perspective's not wrong. Your opinion's not wrong. So therefore, no one else's perspective, opinion is wrong. The universe likes variety. That's why That's why it's so extraordinary that everything seems different, because that's how flavor really makes the world go round, honestly. And now let's get into jealousy, because jealousy is a big one. I learned so much out of jealousy. I used to be so jealous because of like people who were wealthy. I had a lot of wealthy friends. I used to get so jealous of how people's lives are and used to get so jealous of certain people, of what they have. And I come to learn that, like I said in the last one, people have their own life and you have your own life. There's no need to be jealous if someone has something you don't have, because that's really showing you your insecurities. And here's a beautiful thing about jealousy and judgment: it gives you the opportunity to go within and learn more about yourself. What is it that you don't like, that you think you need, that other person has? Or what do you think is the reason why you feel this certain way towards someone else or something else in your process? Jealousy, I would never forget, I used to hear a lot of people say, I wish I came from a wealthy family. And I just can't stand wealthy people because they make poor people more poor. One, that's your perspective, and you're the only one who has a logical mindset. I'm just being real. And two, why are you going to be jealous when honestly that's not who you are and who you're meant to be? You're meant to be you, and you're meant to express you and live in that state of being with grace and ease. Jealousy is one thing that I've took into consideration, because it taught me so much about who I did not like within me, what I did not like within me, and how I wanted to extend my love, my compassion, my empathy. And when you're jealous and judging other people's process, you're really stopping your blessings from coming through. Because here's the thing, if you want your life to be at peace, and you want people to not judge you, and you want people to love you and not be jealous of anything, this is not about seeking validation or attention. But if you want people to feel that way towards you, you've got to extend that out and be the example. Never be jealous by the way someone is living, because it's really you not putting the focus on yourself that really needs the true attention and energy that you're putting out to something that is so unnecessary. Don't ever think your process is wrong or anyone else's process is wrong, and never get jealous by the things that anyone else has or doing in their life, because you're really just putting energy towards something that's not needed, and you stop your blessings. You stop yourself from letting your process be easy. So let's walk through life together, awaken, and loving everything the way that it is. Because if it's not meant to be that way, then it wouldn't be that way. But it is that way. So there's no need to judge and be jealous of it. And you really want to learn to emit an energy where you're secure in yourself. Because I've learned, when I judged and when I was jealous, not only I stopped my blessings, but I stopped myself from realizing how to create little plans and little goals to make my process through life not only flourish, but be peaceful to my well-being. So take jealousy and take judgment as an extension of a lesson. Because life is only but a teacher, trying to teach you about who you are and how you can mold yourself and who you want to be. So no need to be jealous and no need to judge, because one, we didn't create this life the way that it is, but we can create the life the way we want it to be. So do nothing but extend love. There's so much hatred in this world. Just extend as much love as possible by being open and compassionate. Let me use empathy instead of compassion, because empathy really gives you the ability to step in other people's shoes and see from their perspective and have a different viewpoint. And that's how you can learn. And here's another thing, we all know this: judgment and jealousy is just a reflection of who we are. It's nothing else. So if you could take both these things and use them in a way of opportunity to grow and learn, you will start to understand life is just showing you a process of how to gain momentum and focus to learn and create you. So that's what I learned today, and that's what I wanted to extend out to you. So if you felt like this was beneficial, please give a thumbs up to this video, like it, and subscribe to my channel. And until then, you guys, I'll see you on the next one. Stay blissful, remain authentic, and namaste.